Hopefully everything works out. And hopefully we don't overheat too much. We'll keep tabs on that. So far, so good. Alright, so let me know when you're watching it.
Okay. Doesn't look like it's showing.
I just started it, so
okay, here we go.
It might take a while to work.
Oh. This will probably make my voice not so good to you.
What do you mean? It sounds okay now.
Okay.
Alright, so there are a couple things that I wanted to do in this game. I could go to career mode and just continue my career. And also there are community events. So right now there's this Nürburgring community event going on. And I am not very good at all. I have never raced the Nürburgring, but it's kind of fun to try.
Okay.
I think if I I think if I try if I don't crash out, if I don't get penalized, I could probably get in like the top 100 or maybe like the top 50 or something. But actually I've never raced this before. The best car seems to be the McLaren P1 GTR, so I'm gonna go with that. Although the car that I actually like the most is the Sesto Elemento. That's like one of my favorite cars just from other racing games. But it's a little bit harder to drive, and it's not as fast as the P1 GTR. So I'm gonna give it a shot just for fun. See if I can actually, my goal is just to complete a lap without getting disqualified, because this game is pretty hardcore. Like, if you just go off the track too much, like if your tires hit the grass, you could just get your entire lap disqualified, and that's kind of...
Oh, damn. So you have to be very precise.
Yeah. You have to race carefully. You can't... Which is fine if you know the track, but I've never raced this track before. But I have my... Let's see, I got it set up. And so, there are all these complex things like tire pressure, brake balance, suspension, ride height, your engine gearing, and differential. Maybe I could turn the radiator open down a little bit so I can get a little more speed in here. I don't know. I only have it set up for one lap so far. Jeez, one lap is 34 liters? No way. That can't be right. 0 laps. Okay. So 22 liters, 1 lap. Okay. I just need to complete 1 lap. That's it. Traction control. I have most traction control off. 74% means 74% off and like 26% on. Yeah. Let's try it. Just for fun. So, playing with the exterior car view. Of course, interior car view is awesome. I can do either one. But, oh god! So, and there it's invalidated. So that's what I mean. I wasn't paying attention, so I'm gonna do exterior car view just for fun a little bit. Because actually on this track, I normally do interior car view like this because I don't know, I race better that way. But on this track, there are a lot of corners, like this corner upcoming, this left-hander, where it's like a blind corner and you wouldn't be able to see it unless you had a little bit more height. And since I don't know this track at all, and I'm very likely to go off the track if I don't have like foresight to the corners, I'm just gonna race really slow. Is what I'm gonna do. Ooh, this is cool. This is like in the helmet cam, so like you can see see the like kind of depth of field, and you can see the head sway versus the car. It's kind of cool. Or we can just do your traditional like arcade racing camp like this. But anyway, my goal is just to race as slow as possible, because while I'm talking to you, like this game, if I'm trying to race around the Nürburgring, I need to concentrate, because I've never raced this course before, right? Maybe if I knew the course like the back of my hand. The Nürburgring is a pretty famous course. I'm sure a lot of people know every corner of this course. I've never even raced it in a game before, so I don't know anything about it. And I'm trying to talk to you and pay attention to the stream at the same time, so it's going to be quite
That's a lot.
impossible for me to really concentrate. So my goal right now is just to go as slow as possible and try to complete one lap.
Just complete the course.
Boom! There we go. Race time invalidated. So I already failed that. Right. So we're gonna restart. That's okay. I've done a couple complete laps around the Nürburgring, but I've never successfully made it around the entire track without being disqualified. But I just started racing it like this morning, just for fun. Oh, yeah, so like this corner, I wouldn't have been able to see that. Once I get to know the track, it'll be easier, but I just want to get any time, like, registered at all. I don't care what it is. If it's like 7 minutes, that's fine. Which is like a minute off of the world record, which, I mean, that would be great for me. It'd be great for me just to have a complete lap without validating it. What was that? You dropping silverware?
I did drop a knife.
Dropping a knife.
You're correct.
Don't be a knife dropper.
Don't be a knife dropper.
You gotta watch your toes, man. I've almost dropped a knife on my feet before.
Oh no, it was just a butter knife, and it wasn't on the floor. I was just in my room. I was just picked it. So.
Butter knives could be dangerous.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna take it nice and slow, but a couple times there are these blind corners that sneak up on me, and I can't see when to brake if I can't react to it quick enough.
Right. Okay.
Then I'll go off the course. All it takes is just a tiny bit. Also, I'm using a controller. I'm not using a wheel. If I were using a wheel, I'd get a lot more precision. This corner right here.
For sure. That's true. Oh man, dude, you're gonna have such a nice setup once you get everything.
Oh yes.
With the wheel and like PS5 and maybe even a VR setup too. Oh man, that's gonna be something else, huh?
Hell yeah, dude. Now, I wonder if your voice is getting picked up in the stream. Sometimes
it is.
Works.
I can hear it.
Oh, you can? Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, it will be really nice when I get the setup. Once, if I know, I just want a wheel that's also compatible with PS5. That's my criteria.
Yeah.
Setup
Makes sense.
Although there are a couple games coming out only on PC, like one game called Automobilista 2, and I think that's PC only. But you know, if I get a nice wheel setup and a nice VR setup, this computer probably I could run this game in VR if I set it to like 720p. I could probably get like 90 frames per second. It's not too demanding, but it's fun just on a screen. Although I have like a tiny, like 13-inch laptop screen. This game or Automobilista 2 would be really fun in VR. Oh god, no. Jesus. Oh yeah, I'm not even used to racing these really fast cars because I'm still doing like the early career mode in this game. So the cars I'm racing right now are much not gonna say like easier to handle, because this car actually is surprisingly easy to handle as fast as it is, but it's so much faster that I'm not used to reacting so quickly. Plus, this course is like not an easy course to drive. The track is really narrow. The visibility is not great. It's like very bumpy. There's a lot of strange camber, and it's really easy to just skip off the course just a little bit, and that's all it takes is just a bit. So probably, if I can get one lap, probably I'm going to get a lap around 7 minutes at this pace, this slow pace, and then I'll try and, once I know the course, I'll try and work it down a little bit, maybe with a goal of like 6.5 minutes. Eventually, I think I could do 6.5 minutes. But my first goal is just to complete a regular lap. Anyway, this game is super, super, super. So I've been going from like RPGs, like Dungeons and Dragons RPGs, like Baldur's Gate and Icewind Dale, to like Diablo style ARPGs, and now I'm into racing sims. You know, that's what I've been playing recently. And there are a couple RPGs that I want to try. I bought a few games on Steam recently. Which I usually don't buy games on Steam, I usually buy them on GOG. But
Yeah, you used to buy all your games on GOG.
Yeah. And I would if this game was on. Oh shit! There we go. Oh, whoa! What? How did I not get invalidated? No. I just slammed into the side of that wall. I don't know. See, sometimes it invalidates, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm honestly a little bit annoyed with the penalty systems in this game, because it's not always consistent. Like, if it were always consistent, I suppose fair enough. But sometimes I'll like fly through a grass patch, cutting a corner on accident because I'll be going too fast, or sometimes I'll slam into a wall. Didn't say it invalidated this lap. Anyway, I'm going pretty slow. I'm about 10 seconds or 5 seconds up my normal pace. Well, one time I completed a lap, but it was invalidated, and the time was like 6:47, something like that. But I had smashed around. It was not a good lap by any stretch of the imagination. But I think we're almost done, as long as I can not just totally fuck this up right at the end, like this last corner. Then we get, 652, something like that. Cool. 653. Hey, I actually, see, now I just invalidated my lap. But anyway, I actually completed a lap. So how do I, like, if I exit, can I just finish? Do you want to save and quit this session? Yeah. Let's see if that works. This is just a test. This is only a test. Okay, so I quit. Yeah, it says my best time right now is 6:53:101. So I can scroll through the rankings and see what place I'm at. Hey, it's not great, but I completed a lap. It's quite a bit slower than I thought. I know I can get at least in the 640s if I'm paying attention. But am I in the top 100? Yes, there I am, number 90. All right. Okay, so can I save? I don't know if I can save my ghost. I want to get that. Let's try. Let's try again just for fun. I don't know how to save a ghost, but that probably was not the best time anyway. But it'd be fun to race against the ghosts. Yeah, I don't know how to save. Don't know how to do that. Maybe I have to save the replay. I probably should save a replay, but I actually don't know how to do that. I only know how to do that in the career mode. But hey, there's my personal bests, 653, 101, and there are lots and lots of room to improve. Gameplay, controls, visual effects, camera performance, visual effects. Anyway, let's see what our temps are at. 69 Celsius on the GPU and 74, 75 on the CPU. So seem to be running all right. Let's try it again. Shall we try this?
Huh?
Shall we try this in the cockpit view? Which do you prefer?
Yeah, sure. My stream doesn't like it.
Oh, it's
because
not that.
It's on my phone.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Well, because it's on my phone and I'm using the data on my phone and I'm not connected to Wi-Fi, I can only see your stream like every 5 seconds or something like that.
What do you mean?
You know, like it updates the frame every 5 seconds.
Oh, so you're not actually watching the stream, you're just watching like one frame at a time, kind of like a.
Yeah, sometimes it'll play maybe for like 3 seconds continuously, and then it'll load for 5.
Oh, I see.
Something like that.
All right. Oh.
Because I don't want to connect to Wi-Fi because I want to see if I disconnect from you,
Okay.
not connected to Wi-Fi, right? Because I think that's the problem.
Okay, yeah. So far, your voice has been really clear. I haven't heard.
Yeah.
It hasn't skipped at all.
So let's continue the experiment then and keep it.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
And just to see. So then, because then if we talk for an hour or whatever or longer, and my voice doesn't degrade and it doesn't skip, and it sounds okay, then I think it is because I'm connected to Wi-Fi.
Oh. Ooh. It'd be really fun to play a game like this multiplayer. I think there's a server that we can play where we can actually just race around this track. I think it's like, so this course, the Nürburgring, is pretty famous for having open track days to anyone who wants to join in any car. Oh no! Oh god! So like, if you're a tourist, you can just come and register your car and drive around the track, and you might be driving your Honda Civic next to a, I don't know, BMWs and Lamborghinis and Ferraris. But, oh god, no, it didn't disqualify me? Okay, I'll take it. But, since I don't live in Germany, we can do that virtually, and we could all join a server and just kind of like mess around, racing around the track and just driving together. That'd be fun, I think. There's also another game that I have called Assetto Corsa. Actually, I haven't installed it yet, I just bought it, but it has a mod that recreates a lot of the Tokyo city highways, and you can just kind of cruise around with your friends on the night highways. It sounds really fun.
Oh, that's cool.
I think that's really cool, and I think like as gaming technology gets better, like so one awesome sim that I'm looking forward to is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, right? You've heard of that,
Yeah.
I'm sure, and how
Of
like
course,
it.
we watched it. We watched some videos of it together.
Yeah, and how that like kind of just recreates the entire world pretty much, like based off Google Map data, and it's something like I think it's like 2 petabytes of data.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah, something like that.
you can't install the game on your computer, so you have to stream it. It has to load chunks of it at a time. But it's a really cool idea, and like that's a flight simulator, but I mean, I think someone could expand that idea. Like if you put in just not flight models, but also like driving models, you could make just like a world simulator. You could hop in a car and drive around while other people are flying around. You know, it'd be like Grand Theft Auto, yeah, but on a worldwide scale.
Yeah.
So, I think that'd be that's the future of like virtual reality simulations. Oh, someone's here.
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah.
mean,
Can you get it, Arisa? I'm in the middle of the game. Thank you. I owe you. Oh. Yeah, there's our veggie delivery.
nice.
So we get a delivery of organic vegetables from this local farm, not too far away, and we get it twice a month. I know. Oh no 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 no! Invalidated. No. So sad. Well, I'm gonna continue the lap because I'm only a couple minutes off to see where I'm at. No. No. See, all I did was I just had a few tires on the track. Now it's just invalidated again. It's just fucked. I'm just gonna be racing the dirt now. Rally cross. Fuck, whatever, let's just restart. Son of a... What is that noise, Chris? What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm taking the garbage up. I have to pick up the garbage cans.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh man, I almost had a complete lap. Then my lovely wife came to show me our delivery, and I turned my head for a second, and I was off the track. Oh, like that.
Invalidated.
So yeah, for anyone who's just joining, I've never raced the Nürburgring before, virtually or IRL or at all. So I do not know this course, and I'm trying to just get a. I'm just trying to get a time in for the challenge event. Actually, I just got one time in of 6:53. So hey, I'm 90th in the world. Look at that. But I think if I pay attention, which is difficult to do while I'm talking and all that stuff, but I could probably get somewhere in the 6:30s this weekend if I put a little effort into it. Right now I've never raced this car before. Pagani, no, McLaren P1. Yeah, I know. I've got a 9-month-old daughter that's I got a 9-month-old daughter that's crawling, grabbing my legs right now, and man, there's just no way to concentrate. Or whatever. Maybe I'll just finish a lap just to practice. This is a fun car though. I did make my own sort of setup. I edited a little bit because I don't like having so much traction control, and so I turned the traction control to less control, and I opened up. No, I closed the radiator a little bit. Is it the radiator? Anyway, to heat the car up more, but give me a little more speed. I didn't change the tire pressures at all because I actually don't know what optimal tire pressure should be for this car. So it looks like we're okay right now. Tire pressure is about 180, which is usually the optimal tire pressure for many cars. Not every car though. I'm just trying to get a feel for this car and this track, which is bumpy as all hell. Whoops, there we go. Off the course again. I'm having a hard time keeping my eyes on the road and yet also taking a look at the map screen to see the severity of the corner coming up. It'd be nice if this were like rally where I had a co-driver to right full Titans and all that stuff. Over crest. But yeah, just hanging out with my buddy, Mr. Brown.
Yo, that would be me.
You can hear my daughter in the background? She's under my desk right now, doing something. Probably she's pulling on the power cord. She likes cables, so she's probably like right by the power strip, about to yank out. So if the stream just suddenly goes dark, then you know what happened.
That's what happened.
Please, as long as she doesn't get electrocuted, that's okay.
Yeah, that would be very bad.
Yeah. Try to baby-proof the place, but she's not supposed to be in here. Can you hear that?
It's because she misses you.
Yeah.
She misses you. She wants to be around her daddy.
She likes this room because she doesn't get to come in here very often. This is my office. She's hitting my leg right now. Yes, yes. Okay, so it seems to be doing pretty well. I don't know if the green times, like my potential lap time, is that my previous? Okay, I see. There's a world record time there, and there's my rank. World record time is pretty crazy. But this is a very long course. So I don't know, I might come back to this a little bit later. It's fun. This track event is open for 3 days. I'll see if I can break the top 50.
Cool.
I'm not going for a world record. If I had a wheel and like pedal set up and I could drive more consistently, then I might actually go for like top 10 or something like that. Because I have a lot of fun with that kind of stuff. I want to see how challenging it is to actually get a world record in this game. Looks like Luna got bored and now she's padding out of the room.
When do you think you'll get like a wheel and pedals?
Like I said, when I find out if it's compatible, if it will be compatible with PS5, then I might get the Logitech G29, which is just like a pretty good entry-level setup. Originally, I wasn't planning on getting that stuff until I got a PS5. I just happened to see this game on sale because I wanted to get some racing sims. Actually, I was looking at Project Cars 3 because, you know, I'd heard of this series, but I'd never played it before. I guess the first two are really... Oh, I'm a lot faster than my previous time, but my lap's invalidated. I guess the first two Project Cars are really heavy simulation games, but the third Project Cars game is going into more like Gran Turismo style, sort of like, I don't want to say arcade racing, but like racing game instead of a racing simulation. Which I don't know, like I had never played these games before, so I didn't have an opinion on it, but the whole community seems to be pretty angry because the Project Cars stands for Community Assisted Racing Simulation. Alright, there I got a 649. Except my lap is invalidated. And I don't have enough gas to finish another lap, so I'm gonna have to restart the sesh. But that's okay. I think it starts me with like green tires, everything's warmed up and good and ready to go. So I might try a couple more times. Just not too much. So the third Project Cars, I think it was bought by Codemasters. Codemasters is a company that, I mean, they used to make Colin McRae Rally back in the day, and they actually made some pretty good racing games, but sort of like a lot of other companies, as they get big and they get more focused on making money than making the
Quality
best
games.
And that's not to say that
Yeah.
Project Cars 3 is going to be a bad racing game. It's just they want it to be more mainstream instead of like simulation. And I enjoy the simulation racing games because to me, I mean, it doesn't matter like whether I'm playing an arcade game or a simulation game. It just means they have different rules. And like, I wouldn't even say one's more challenging than the other because you're just racing with different.
Yeah.
They're just different.
They're just challenging in different ways.
Yeah, they're challenging in different ways, right? Like if you're gonna be racing an arcade racer, still like you're gonna have to compete with people who have really fast times based on the rules of that game. Yeah, they're just different games. I guess with a sim, the focus is more on like tuning and stuff is a big thing in this game. Like you don't just get behind the wheel and drive. You have to know a little bit about what settings make your car optimal for each track, and that's fun sometimes. But sometimes you just drive. And sometimes it's like, well, it just kind of becomes a burden. Like you could, you just find out what the best settings are or what the optimal settings are online, and then put them in and then race if you don't want to pay attention to it. But I think it's kind of fun. I like messing with the settings a little bit, but that also adds a whole different aspect to it. Like if you're trying to be a simulation and you have all these settings into it. That means all the settings have to affect the car in realistic ways, and sometimes when it doesn't, it just becomes a function of which settings affect this game optimally and not necessarily what would affect the car in real life.
Sure.
In the best way. I don't know if I'm being very eloquent, but my brain is processing a lot right now. I'm trying to just kind of get into the zone. And it would be fine if laps weren't invalidated so easy. I wouldn't care. I'd just keep racing. But like one little slip up, and it kind of sucks to see my whole lap just get tanked. I would love to be able to not think as much and not worry about it. Either I have to drive really slow, or I kind of push a little bit harder, but risk just invalidating my lap. Or just learn the track, right? Oh, there we go. There it is, invalidated. Motherfucker, I think that's where I invalidated the last time. Fuck. Should I keep going or should I just restart?
Just restart.
Okay. I could also race, it's so frustrating when that happens. We're just going off the track just a tiny bit. And I guess that's, quote unquote realistic, but give me a break. Like, that's not fun. I also want a game to be fun.
Sometimes games compromise fun for realism.
Yeah. I guess it's a community challenge, so I kind of appreciate what they're trying to do is like because you don't want someone to cheat, by like cutting corners. But if I just drift off a little bit, my time's not going to be better. It's going to be worse. I just want the satisfaction of having a complete lap. I suppose for people, shit, yeah, like that. That was fair. That was totally fair. I suppose for people who've played this enough to know all, you know, whatever, like, how many turns are there? Like 70, 100 corners, like the back of their hand. Yeah, that's fine. Good for them. But I would like to be able to not have to just completely max out my concentration just to get a lap in. Not asking for much. That's okay. Still fun. It is a long track though, so it is quite punishing if you make one small mistake and invalidate your entire time. If it were a shorter track, it would not be so bad at all. But everyone loves this track. I don't know why. This is like the epitome of... I mean, this is like the most famous racing track in the world. Well, or at least one of them. It is a cool track, you know, flying through these roads in the German...
It does look really good.
Highlands, yeah. That's good. I'm glad that it looks good. So, are you able to watch the stream then, or just like every once in a while you watch a few seconds of it?
Every like 5 seconds, I'll watch like 4 seconds.
Hey, you could try logging onto Wi-Fi, see what happens. Probably will work. It just might. Your voice might cut out.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Sure now. So
yeah.
Let's see.
Experiment. Good shot.
Okay. Now I'm connected to Wi-Fi. Let's see.
Okay. See if it loads the stream better. Now, am I gonna be able to remember?
It doesn't cut out anymore.
Oh shit! No, that was bollocks. Yeah. I mean, this is fine. It's just it's not realistic for me to do this while I'm you know,
hey,
for
man,
my first.
My mom's calling me.
Oh
so
yeah.
I gotta go.
Oh yeah, go ahead, man. Good one.
Sister's having some drama, so
Oh no.
we'll talk later, okay?
Okay. Take care of that drama. Yeah, I've not raced the Nürburgring ever in any racing game, which is kind of surprising because I probably have. You know what? There's probably been a game that I've played somewhere that is on Nürburgring. I've played a lot of racing games, but I'm not familiar with this course, and if I make one small mistake, it won't register my time, but I'm having fun. I might skip back into career mode for a while, later, just to continue. I am not experienced in this game whatsoever. But I've been having a great time with the beginning, you know, the first 4 or 5 different cups, championships in this game. Oh, no. Oh. This car is amazing though. I thought it would be much harder to drive, even after like I turned the traction control way down. It's still like, easy to drive, and I have it on authentic settings, unless for some reason your settings are different based on like, cause I'm on the community challenges right now. I don't know if your settings are separate or not, but I have the driving settings set on authentic, but I'm using a gamepad and I'm using a steering wheel. I'd love to get a steering wheel. But I really enjoyed the beginning of this game. The carts were awesome. I mean, that's the key. There's no way out of like decently competitive times without memorizing this course. And that's gonna peel out this course. Oh oh, just one little mistake. Maybe I'll keep racing just for fun. Just for fun. Got about 2 more minutes to the end of this lap if I continue. Now, as you can see, I just don't care anymore. Oh wow, my rear tires are being melted. I wonder what happened. I'm just hitting my tires a lot. Wow, it feels different. It doesn't happen to me before, actually. I don't know what happened to my rear tires. I think I ate the tire that fast. First. So maybe I should turn the traction control up a little bit. If I'm spinning my wheels a bit too much. I could do that. Couldn't hurt, right? Yeah, let's do that. Let's restart. Let's go to tuning setup. Let's give it a shot. Let's turn traction control down, which means turning it up. Just give myself quite a bit of traction control. Let's see what happens. All right. Tire wear in the rear. I'm not sure. Right now, since I don't have the sound up that high, I can't tell that much when I'm spinning tires. Hey, we got a time registered, that's fine. It's not a fast time. We got a time registered, that was my goal actually. I did it. Go back to career mode. This is crazy. I have to slow down. Fly off the course. This is a fun track. So you see what people like. You know it if you're good. It provides a lot of. Oh, there we go. Validation. It provides a lot of challenge. A lot of difficulty. I'm not at that level yet. I'm sorry. I'm pretty much just. I'm just improvising. I'm taking this track corner by corner. There are a lot of corners you cannot anticipate. You cannot just look at the corner and know how much to brake. You have to know the track. So. But school is a good way to get familiar with the track. If I can get myself in the top 50, I'll be really happy. If I have time to do that, I've got obligations. Unfortunately. Traction control. Sometimes traction control feels like a car is trying to steer itself in the opposite direction I want to go. If it saves my tires, it might be worth it. Oh no, here I go off the track. Now and then I just kind of forget where I'm at. I look at the map. I'm not sure which corner is next. I like that. What I really like about sim racers are that since the tracks are real, the knowledge carries over to other games. I absolutely love Drive Club, yeah, and the courses are amazing, but they're not real courses. I don't know, maybe some of them are real courses, I'm not sure. Some of the track courses maybe, but... I wonder how they modeled this course. The bumps everywhere. Getting close to halfway. Getting a little more confident in this car. I mean this track. Little, not a lot. Still so much I don't know. This corner last time was the downhill. Tell exactly how sharp this corner is based on the map. It doesn't tell me anything about that, so it's really fun actually. It's like rally driving. It's course is so long. What's gonna happen? Oh, crap. 90% of the time, I'm just focusing in front of me. I'm not looking at the map. My tire's starting to get a little damaged. I don't know. It starts to feel that way. I'm tempted to just really slow down. Because after racing this far, I'm ready to invalidate the time. I could have easily gone off the track. Easily. I cannot see. Please, no. Please, no. Just a second. No! Oh, shit. Okay. Fuck, I just want one more complete lap. Just one more. Oh. Hey, can you give me a glass of water? Oh, it's too intense. Like my heart's beating after like 4 minutes of concentration. Oh, it's a screw up like that. It just makes me so frustrated. I guess I shouldn't expect it to do really well because I've never done this before. I don't expect it to do really well. Still, I just want to see what my time is. That's all I want to do. Okay. Thank you. Uh-oh. Oh. I'll just skip work today. Just one more. Just one. Successful lap, exactly the best lap. 6 minutes, 40 seconds range. I suppose it's realistic. I'm supposed to be mapped the entire course. Guess I need to do a few more complete laps and invalidate the track. I am learning a lot from nothing. Still got no knowledge. No knowledge at all. So I'm gonna do that now. Maybe that I don't remember. fun though. Now, get about halfway through, I start feeling good, and then by the time it gets invalidated, Skippy. It's really a little bit here. There's some bits in that. Right. Oh, fucking crap. Well, there was my time. It's not invalidated, but it seems to be going. I was something wrong with my phone. I need an engineer. Would you like to help? Oh. Hey man. You need an engineer. What happened? Oh no. Uh-oh, something happened with my stream. Sometimes when I minimize the window to type, I guess I shouldn't have done that. So I can actually see the stream on my second monitor, but my first monitor is messed up. I don't know what's going on. So I'm gonna have to restart it. I could play by just looking at my stream, but oh yeah, I kind of can. There's some lag. Actually, it's not too bad. It's not gonna do. Monitor, so I'm going to exit. Try to get my screen. Try to get my stream working again. That's strange. Let me see, what can I do? Maybe Task Manager can help me with this. What if I do bring to front? Will that work? Well, expand, bring to front. Yeah, it's not working. So I'm going to have to quit the stream. I'll be back later.